Hey everybody, you're probably expecting a live stream of a pre-match show, but guess what? Here at the Turian Giants, we like to experiment and try some new things, and also some folks just want us to get to the Juve and not any of the other talk. So we're going to do that for you, even though we've kind of already done that for you. So guys, this is going to be a quick, already recorded pre-match talk with Dave and I. We're going to give you some lowdowns on the Freiburg, the lineups, some of the news, the pressers, some tactics, and our predictions. So, Monsieur Dave.
All right, yeah, we'll just get we'll dive right into her. So first, I'm going to start with Strike there, the coach of Freiburg. He was saying, DiMaria, I hope he's not injured. It would be a spectacle for all our people to see him play. If we were out, it would be a shame not to be able to admire him. So a bit of admiration for DiMaria. It seems, from what I've gathered from the Freiburg fan base, they respect Juve, but they're not going to back down. They're very excited to play us. This is the biggest match. They played the first European knockout competition they've played in, but they're German. They're strong. They're not going to back down from us. So a lot of admiration for us, but also no, we're going to come at you, so watch out. So that's the sentiments I'm feeling so far from Germany. Again, if you're Freiburg fans watching us, let us know. Let us know what you feel as well. But I will move into Allegri. I got a few points from him and maybe give us some insight on the game tomorrow. So Chiesa and DiMaria will hardly be recovered enough to play from the start, but can be used as substitutes to impact the later stages of the match. So we don't know, but they're somewhat healthy. They're healthy enough. We're getting to it in a bit, but we should see them dress at the very least. Keane Vlahovic duo. It's a possibility, but I won't decide until before the match tomorrow. So again, we don't know exactly what it's going to look like up top. Now in the back, De Sciglio in the back three. It can be a solution at either the start or from the bench tomorrow. De Sciglio, Rugani. Again, we'll get into it a bit more. We have to think about scoring goals because Freiburg are a tricky side. We have to focus on playing a full 90 minutes tomorrow. And yes, they are tricky. We only got the one goal against them. They have not lost in 18 home games. It will be a tricky one. But Dash, let's talk about that. How tricky is this going to be?
This one's going to be very tricky per se. The interesting thing is guys, we're going to pull it up here. On the call-up sheet, Chiesa and DiMaria are both on the official call-up sheet as well. So they have traveled with the squad. They are going with the squad to Freiburg to get ready for this match. Right now, tactically speaking, projected with our good friends from FotMob letting us borrow their graphic that you guys are seeing right here. It's going to be Tech in net with De Sciglio, Rugani, and Danilo as the back three, which I think is quite interesting. That Bremer allegedly has not made the cut due to not really sure. They haven't really disclosed his injury per se, but Bremer not really being part of the back three. That's interesting. Your midfield trio is going to be actually quite of a stunner. According to FotMob, it's Rabiot, Locatelli, and Moretti, which I really was expecting Fagioli to take the lead from Moretti there. And then up top is going to be Vlahovic and DiMaria. I'm not too sure on how accurate this is, just because Allegri said in his pre-match press conference that DiMaria doesn't have the full 90. But again, Allegri likes to play shenanigans. He is quite known for shenanigans. He'll say one thing at the press conference and totally flip the script at the start of the game. So I would expect an Allegri surprise to keep the Freiburg faithful on their toes. Now, looking at the Freiburg squad, Freiburg running an alleged 3-4-3 with Felkin in net, with Leinhardt, Ginter, and Sildia in the back, with their midfield four being Gunter, Hoffler, Eggenstein, and Kubler. So with a midfield four. And then their front three will be Grifo, Holler, and Salai. And Dave, I think you said one of them is potentially missing. There could be an injury.
Leinhardt is a doubt from what I've seen. We don't know 100% if he gets the start. So, as of now, perhaps Gold makes his spot instead in that back three. So we'll see. Not 100%. Just like for us, DiMaria, not 100%. So don't take any of this for take with a grain of salt. But this is the best we got pre-game as of now.
Yeah, and definitely, guys, the one thing I'm expecting this game is initially Freiburg's going to be coming with us because I watched their Bundesliga game and their crowd is ecstatic.
Crazy. Yeah.
It's going to be one of the more difficult things is going to be more so the crowd than it is going to be Freiburg themselves. And this isn't me selling Freiburg short or anything like that. But again, playing under that kind of stadium, that kind of atmosphere is huge. It's going to be a huge boost. Hopefully, Juventus can continue the Serie A trend because, again, Napoli made it through, Inter made it through, AC Milan made it through into the next round of the European competitions. So hopefully we can break that round of 16 duck and get through. And I think more importantly, I hope that Dusan is able to get back on the scoring sheet. But if we were to talk about the previous match that we played against Freiburg where we won 1-0, offensively, we looked great. Defensively, also, we looked great. The only concern is we weren't clinical in the offensive phase. So just kind of giving you guys a quick recap of how we looked offensively against Freiburg. So we had 20 shots to their 1. We had 8 shots off target to their 1. We had 6 shots on target to their 0, and we had 6 shots that were blocked. So again, either it was blocked by a defender more so. 20 shots. That's impressive for an Allegri-esque team or an Allegri Balls team. Same thing going on with the momentum. We took this offensive momentum against Sampdoria as well, where we threw 24 shots against Sampdoria. So offensively, we're going. The only issue is whether or not we're going to convert those offensive chances. That's going to be the main question. And the thing is guys, looking at the recent game that Freiburg played against Hoffenheim, Freiburg really takes advantage of set pieces or scrums after set pieces. So that's what they're really going to go for. Offensively, they're going to look for corner kicks. They're going to look for free kicks. And we might defend the initial action, but what Freiburg does, and I got to give credit to these guys, is they're very scrappy in it. Their positioning in a set piece is what allows them to get those loose balls that they kick into the back of the net, because usually a lot of teams can concede in those moments where you're prepared for the initial ball that's coming through, you clear it, you do what you got to do. It's always that second ball. Freiburg is very good at getting at that second ball. I expect them to press. I expect them to try to win every second ball. Allegri's got to come out swinging. Allegri said 1-0 is not enough. He needs to go out there and do some damage. And we got to score goals.
Yeah, absolutely. They scored a couple on the weekend. We scored 4 on the weekend. So we've both opened up a bit offensively. Every game is different. Who knows what to expect completely tomorrow. But that being said, we're going to throw our predictions in anyways. I'm going in with a 3-1 for Juve this time. I think the goals are going to open up a little bit. I'm going to go with Vlahovic. Let's go with Moretti. He's starting. And shall I say DeCilio? Is it DeCilio? Yes, I got to throw DeCilio. Why not? Yeah, really? And Grifo's going to get one for Freiburg. What do you think?
I think it's tighter. I think the game's going to be tighter. I think it's going to be 2-1 on us. I'm going to say... I'm going to say Keane gets a goal. Keane plays and scores. Because the thing is like, Keane scores cheesy goals. And this is one of those games where you're going to need a cheesy goal. So I think Moise Keane gets something out of a cross, and then I think DiMaria comes in the second half and ices it. Even though I did say in the starting projected lineup from FotMob, it was Vlahovic and DiMaria, I'm more so leaning towards Keane and Vlahovic. More so, and then again with Moretti and Fagioli swapping, essentially Fagioli starting over Moretti. But I think it's a Keane goal. I think there's going to be a Keane goal this match because you need some unpredictable cheese, and Moise is the cheesiest of the cheese, so he's got that going for him. And then I got DiMaria going, getting just the dagger, and then I wouldn't surprise me if it's Grifo or Huller that gets one of the goals. It's either one of those two. Off a set piece play from just, a misplay on our end, and they get it because, it's Juve. We sometimes just do some stupid stuff on set pieces. So
sometimes
2-1. That's what
so that being said, you guys let us know what your predictions are and follow us. Game time, we're going to start about 15 minutes before the match. We are doing the watch along. I'm going to be there. Lucas should be there as well. Not only that, we're going to record afterwards as well. So we got a lot more content coming through. So stay tuned. Join us tomorrow for that game. Even if you're Freiburg fans as well, we want you there as well. We want your opinion, your point of view, and just to have some fun. So let's do that. Dash, any parting words?
I do. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Let us know how you feel about the quick pre-games. Again, we try to keep it quite short and brief for some of you folks that just need to listen to it on the go. Again, check episode 211 of the podcast. This one's a long one. We talk about a lot of things: Viagra, blue collars, Allegri imitations, as well as actual footy. So if you get frustrated on it, just know it's a podcast. It's a conversation of 6 guys. Tend to stray off topic when you have that many people. If you guys want shorter videos, we've got other shorter videos on the channel, so check those out before you get a little bit pissed off, folks. Yeah, but anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in to this one. We'll catch you tomorrow on the watch along, and then we'll show you the post game, and then guys, we're on to Inter after. So thanks everybody.
Can't wait. Catch you on the next.
And we'll catch you in the next one.